Hi guys, it's Angel from Roxy Brew Crafts, and today I'm bringing you this lovely little nest of different size boxes. It's really cute. There's no glue needed to put these together, so all you need is stamps, cardstock and a little bit of ribbon and you're set to go. Alright, the bottom box is 3 1/4, the second box is 2 1/2 and the top box is 1 3/4, so you can get really cute little gifts in there, or they probably even look nice standing beside the wedding cake. If you've got a 3-tier wedding cake, really good idea. Just made a little tag on the front there, just stamped on there and using some of the floral borders to go down the side. Bit of ribbon, one of the popper petals flowers with a punch, and it's as easy as that. This is a new set I got, popper petals. It's brilliant. You just stamp your petals out and just punch them out, and then you can layer them 3D. They're absolutely brilliant, and that little one is my favourite, so we'll be using that one as well. Also, we'll be using Very Vintage, which is what I use to stamp my own backgrounds, which will be this one. And the tag on the front is using One of the Best Things in Life is You, is that one. And then I just use the long border one to go down the edge of the tag. So it's pretty easy, nothing technical. I'm going to do this in a different colour to show you how pretty it will look. I'm going to do this one in garden green. So I've done the tag already, that's all ready. And we just need 2 different colours of ribbon, and I'm obviously going to use green and white to match the green and white stamped borders papers. Alright, easy as that. So let's get started. You'll need 3 pieces of cardstock, one which is 6 by 6, one 8 by 8, and one 10 by 10. I've already stamped these ones because you don't want to sit here and watch me stamping, but I will do the little one just to show you how easy it is. Excuse the inky fingers, I've already done the berry burst ones today, so I'm in a little bit of a mess. So garden green, your floral image from the Very Vintage, and just randomly stamp. Just turn your stamp pads around. If you have any little edges here, just put your tip in. And again along here, just turn it around. Put that one that way. You can make it as detailed as you like. I like mine to be quite full. And so like I say, if you have any little gaps like in between, just use the tip of your stamp and just fill it in. And that's it. That's all there is to it. I mean, it doesn't look much, but when it's folded up onto the box, they really are lovely. Just going to clean that off quickly because my craft room is horrendously hot today and I don't want that drying on my stamp pad. There we go. Close your inks up. It's stupidly hot today. I've just got that all over my fingers, which means it'll go all over the card and we'll make a mess. Right, that scrap piece, you don't need that piece. Bring in your punch board. This is great. It isn't the Stampin' Up one, but it does exactly the same as the Stampin' Up. I brought this one before I joined. So you can make, there's so many different sizes of boxes that you can make, bows and envelopes. So you really do get a lot for your money. Pretty easy to use. 6 by 6. You pop it in, and because you're on the small box, you need to line up your paper with the small size on the side. Punch and just score your lines. This one is your box score line, and this one underneath, the long one, is your other box line. And then across the top here you have your diagonals, and you just need the small again. So it's all small, small, small. Turn it around, line up on your small again, punch, score, 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 and again, turn around your S, score, small, ever so easy, score, score, and score. So you'll have your 4 notches which you've just punched out. You now need to turn your paper over, line up with your S again along here, and just go along and punch. Line up on your S every time. Your board will tell you which lines to go along anyway. I've just done that one, haven't I? Yeah. So then you get that. Alright. So that's the same for every single box. There's a small line there somewhere. This one. No, I haven't. It's there. Right, so we quickly do these other boards. Your next size up is the 8x8, and this time you're using the medium line. So ever so easy. Bring your extension out because that's slightly longer. And your medium. So just keep your M's along there. And the diagonal bits is just what fold your corners in so that you don't have no gluing to do. And your M. Oops, gone off that one. Never mind, I won't show. And again, because you've got what's happened there on the wrong score line? We'll just take that one out. That shouldn't make no difference. Right, turn it over on your M and punch, 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 and punch. So you have 2 notches on each side. I went off the score thing there, but I wouldn't have thought that had hurt. You're not going to see that, it's going to fold in your edges. So that's a nice thing. If that's in your corners, you won't notice it anyway. The large one, 10 by 10, and this is large. So score on your large, on your line, and your diagonal large. And you can go up to the extra large box as well, which they're quite a size, they're lovely. One. Oh, I've done the wrong line. Never mind. It's quite easy if you forget to do your diagonals. Just line it back up again with your L. Sorry, big plane you can hear coming over, and my dog is now probably going to bark as well, so that way, and large, and that's all your sides. So you just flip over on your large, punch, 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 and punch. So like me, if you've done the wrong score line in there, you can always rub the back of your, that'll take it out a little piece. But don't worry about it, because that's going to be where your box is going to fold. It's going to knit together, so you're not going to see that anyway. So don't go wasting a whole piece of paper. Just ignore it. Alright. Right, that's that bit. Get all the edges out. Get rid of them. Now we need to turn it around, we need to use this corner here, and this is what creates your little hooks, which slot your box together so that there's no gluing. That's another little nice feature to it. Just pop the corners in, punch, and you get what I think look like little hooks, like so, and they just slide together, so no glue. Brilliant. In there, in there, that one. One. There, done. Let's get your ends out. Pop that on there. Get rid of those before the fan blows them all over the place. Right. The next bit again is, it's just as easy. You just score your lines. Use your stylus from your board. You don't need to get your other bone folder out. This one does exactly the same. Like so. These boxes pretty much, they make themselves, they're so easy. They're lovely. And there's nothing to them. I dare say you can use DS papers as well. Or you can line them, you can do what you like. But I do like to try and get the most out of my stamps as well. And besides, if you do your own papers, nobody else is ever going to have exactly the same as you, because you'll never stamp the same. So I'll show you in a big one because it's easier. The corners, these on here, join down the middle, you have to fold them in, which holds them together. So what I do is I push the corner in, and if you like bring it towards you, line it up with the edge, and then I just reinforce that a little bit so you've got a really good fold, and that's what holds your box together. That is it. Alright, so again, just fold your corners in, just reinforce that crease. Like so. You might find an easier way of folding them in, but this is just the way I do them, so that you can make sure you've lined them up on the edge nicely. And that is one, that is it. And the corners, like I said, they look like little hooks. That's what keeps your box together. Blimey, can't see what I'm doing. So you just hook it either side like that, just closes in, and you bring your other sides up and you do exactly the same. Just hook them together and they stay in place. Let me just quickly do these ones for you as well, and then we can get them made up. I'm sorry if you can hear anybody wolf whistling. It's not anybody in particular doing it, it's my bird. Or birds, I should say. There's 3 cockatiels in there, and they've all learned how to wolf whistle. And when they all start it, you get loud. you think it's fun at the time to teach them, but then when you've taught it and 3 of them are going, it's horrendous. And there we go. How quick was that? 3 boxes. So sometimes these fold easier one way than the other for some reason, but they both, once you get them, they're grand. Right, there's one. Two. No, for some reason they fold way easier one way than the other. And you know when you've done it, because it goes together a breeze. Oh, that's come undone now. Me trying to rush, no doubt. 2. This little one is tiny, it's dinky. No, the other way. So just remember, sometimes they don't like folding in the other direction. They fold a lot easier. Maybe I'm using my hooks up the wrong way, but never mind. There we go. So 3 boxes. Right, I show you that I did the stamp for the tag, which was just out of the Very Vintage. Some floral down the edges and some little florals on there, and then I got my dauber and just done the edges to take the plainness off. I used the green ribbon to match the green stamp. We can quickly do the pop of petals. Like I say, this is Lush, really lovely. That's my favourite one. It's got so much detail on it. Stamp them out, punch them out, and there we are. Easy as that. So go back to my green, garden green. I'm going to stamp out a couple because it's just to go onto the bottom piece. Let's get rid of that ink off of there. Like so. My fingers are disgusted with ink. I've been having so much fun this morning. Never mind, that's what it's all about. So you got your punch. No, not that way. Some lady, there we go. There's a certain way that these punch, and you just have to find your way. I know there's ladies that have marked their stamps at the top, so you know which way to stamp them out. But me, being me, too keen to use them, I'd rather struggle. But there we go. Simple as that. And really, really pretty. Alright. Dimensionals. And then just lay them on top. I'll pop another one on the back because I'll need that one in a minute. And then I just get your stylus, anything, whichever way you want to curl them, and just bring the leaves forward like so. This one, and they really do, they look lovely Okay, so that's to put on the front of your box. Now we need some ribbons. Stack your boxes like so. Do I want white or do I go with green? Oh, I think the green looks nice. Really nice. Now there's a knack of this, which I haven't found yet, so you'll have to bear with me. Probably cut off way too much ribbon, but never mind. Oops. Oh no. Let's try that again now I've got that ribbon there. Once you've got the ribbon on and tied, they don't tend to go nowhere. And just tie yourself a nice bow. You'll have more time to fiddle around with yours than what I have. That's not too bad. Way too much ribbon as usual. So that is the main bases of your box. So like I say, you'll have more time to tiddle around with yours and make them nice and neat. I then got my tag and I only used half a sticky tab for this piece. Pop that on there. Just to grip it together and hold it in place. And then snip off your ends. And I used the other half, because these are quite big ones. If you don't like on here, if it's not enough pattern on there, just turn your boxes around until you find a side that you like. But I then glue dotted that onto the top and did that. So there you go, easy as that. Like I say, you'll have more time. Once you've got them on there tight, they stay lovely. But I think that's the same with everybody. When you're trying to do bows on camera, it just does not happen. Alright, so it's as easy as that. Really is lovely. And then you don't have to add a flower, you don't have to add anything, but I just thought that was rather a big area to have a little bit more prettiness on there. Like so, and then, excuse me for leaning over, guys. With pearls. Oops. And popped one in the middle. There we go. Like so, you've got a little pearl in there. So yeah, they really are lovely. They just remind me of a wedding cake, 3-tier wedding cake. But imagine getting that and getting 3 lovely gifts inside. The tops, the hooks do go together a lot easier than I was struggling with them. It's just they seem to hook on one way easier than the other, and I probably just haven't found the easy way of doing them. So, but yeah, you can see just how lovely they are in different colours. Let's tag over. Like so. Alright, and I dare say you can do Christmas ones. You can do them for Mother's Day. You can do anything. They're really, really, really easy, simple. You use your own stamps. You can make beautiful backgrounds. Alright, so that's it. Hope you enjoyed that. And I shall see you soon. Okay, bye.